All right, if I were to ask you where the country of Kosovo was, could you point it out on a map? Typically, the reaction I've had in conversations is, where? See, I was actually deployed there in 1999 with Air Force News when the U.S. first went in to push back the Serbian offensive. That's actually me right there, handing out some candy to some local kids. Now, U.S. troops remain there today, although you may not hear much about it. When you're deployed to countries like this, it can impact you in different ways. For one soldier, a visit to a local school gave him and his wife in Lebanon, Ohio, a new mission.
This is the school bathroom. Not a joke at all.
When Major Chad Plaisted visited this small rural Kosovo school where kids went to the bathroom through a hole cut in the floor of a wooden shack,
Smells like it.
It was a reality check.
These kids don't have running water. They don't have a restroom. They heat their schoolhouse with a wood stove.
He also noticed windows busted out where the cold air could rush in, and the school kids had very limited school supplies.
He FaceTimed me from the school that day.
Chad showed his wife Kelly what he was seeing.
He was saying like they don't have anything. And I was like shocked. And so we both were kind of like, we have to do something.
Minutes after ending the call, Kelly says that something was to lean on her Facebook friends. She posted photos of the school and video of that outhouse asking for donations of school supplies to ship over to the students. What was it like when you started saying, hey, I want to do this fundraising event for school supplies? Oh, by the way, they aren't for kids in Lebanon or in Ohio. Mm-hmm. These school supplies are going to Kosovo. What was that reaction?
Literally within, I'd say I made the post. Within 10 minutes, I had like 10 inbox messages. How can I help? It was a quick reaction.
While Chad and his soldiers put plastic over the windows to cut down on that cold draft and spread out gravel to take care of the muddy school entrance, Kelly was packing up boxes with all the donations as tightly as possible with everything from crayons to glue, sending them on their 5,100-mile journey to Kosovo.
There were 18 kids at school that day, and we filled their backpacks up, and then we left a fair amount of stuff in their supply closet. It was great.
And while Major Plaisted's tour in Kosovo will end this month, he and his wife see this mission continuing.
It definitely feels like there's some sort of calling here. There's just been such a connection, and there's need everywhere.
I want to go over there as a mission to try to see what more we can do, because obviously it starts here, right? It starts with school supplies, but then as you get into it, you realize how much more of a need there is for so many different things.
The Major also had a chance to visit the Rotary Club in Pristina, Kosovo, to read about the steps they're taking to get kids to school. I'll share the written version of this story over on my Facebook page, McKee WCPO, and the Homefront Facebook group, if you'd like to check it out.